Hey guys, welcome back. We're super excited because today marks 1 month of sharing furniture flips with you all. Now we hope you've enjoyed watching these as much as we enjoyed working on them. And as promised in our last video, we saved the best for last. This was our favorite flip ever. It was a huge 6-foot long dresser that we picked up for just $30 off of Marketplace. Now, this piece was very damaged. The door actually had a huge hole in the back, and we had propped it up to take these before shots, but the door just was completely ripped off the hinges. It was very scratched and outdated, and it was in need of a lot of work. We did not end up saving the hardware since it was very medieval looking, but here is our before here. Look at all the scratches on the surface here. Now, we have used this stripper before, and if you recall in some of our previous videos, we had really struggled to strip varnish off furniture, and we weren't sure if it was just because of us or if it was because of the product, but this piece really restored all of our confidence. The varnish on this came off like butter. It just came off like a dream. It was so easy to remove, and we did realize that the product was good. It was just that last varnish was so hard to remove. This one really gave us a lot of confidence. It was very satisfying. We stripped the top and the base and the sides on this one down to the natural wood, and we would paint the rest. We did use some steel wool for any of those little stubborn areas. But overall, it came off pretty easy. Julian got up on a ladder and we propped up the piece here so that we could strip off the sides. And this is the finished product. Look at that beautiful raw wood. Now this was a solid oak piece. So oak does have a lot of warm tone. So we knew we wanted to whitewash it to kind of neutralize some of that warmth. You can really see the orange pop through here, but this is just the pre-stain. So don't panic. It will not look like this at the end. Now, we ended up actually hating these sides since the wood on the sides was not the same. Now, at this point, we were still treating it and hoping for the best, but we were panicking a little bit because it was not the same wood. Here we are applying our whitewash. Look how beautiful that is. Now, as I was saying, the sides just did not look the same. It didn't match. It didn't look good. So we were panicking at this point, but we just went ahead and started working on the drawers. We worked as a team because they were very detailed. So sanding and cleaning in all these little cracks was pretty tedious. We selected Cathedral Taupe by Fusion Mineral, just a nice neutral color. It looks very light here, but this is just because I'm using a painting light. It looks a lot more neutral and not as white in more natural lighting. I did sand and clean in between coats and then just applied that second coat here. The coverage is beautiful of this paint. It really, 2 coats gave us a beautiful finish. And here it is in natural lighting. It's a lot less light looking here. We did finish up painting some of the areas on the dresser itself, and this is right around the time where we decided let's just paint these sides because they did not look right. Now, as mentioned, the door had a huge hole in it, so we did fill it up with a wood filler. We didn't bother matching the wood filler to the wood grain because we were just going to paint this. There was no way to cover a hole of this size without paint. So we did sand it down nice and smooth, and then I went ahead and scuff sanded the entire door and cleaned it as well as I could. A can of compressed air made a big difference in these highly detailed areas and really got all the dust and grime out. And then we could finally start painting. And here it is after 2 coats. So we were almost done. We had just the final pieces of hardware to put on, and then we ended up breaking the very last piece of hardware and we had to order more. So we were almost finished but had to wait. Now, just a reminder that this was our before and here is our after. We were very tempted to keep this piece, but we ended up listing it at $500, and a lady came and grabbed it, and we let her have it for $450. Now, we hope you've enjoyed our last month of sharing furniture flips, but we've got tons more coming up, including another attempt at our 24-hour challenge. It was very messy, and we even flipped an entire dining table set, so make sure to check back soon for that. Thanks for watching, guys.